Hi, welcome back. Reviews are super important to your Amazon business. I'm going to explain to you exactly why, what you should avoid doing, what you should do to get more reviews. But really, the most important thing to realize is that if you have a high quality product, you're more likely to get good reviews. If you spent the time reviewing your competitors' reviews, the 1 stars, the 2 stars, the 3, the 4, the 5, you understand what makes their product good, what makes it bad, and improved upon their products before sourcing your item. You've made the quality of your product as good as possible. You've checked at the factory before shipping the products to make sure it's good. Then you're much less likely to get bad reviews because you've put in the effort to make a high quality product. And then when people receive the item and use it, and then you email them, auto-email them, asking them for a review, then what's going to happen is they're going to be more likely to leave a positive one because you've made a good quality product. So what some people are doing nowadays is trying to buy fake reviews, and Amazon is absolutely slamming down on that. And you can get your account suspended for even going a little bit grey, and I'm going to cover what you should avoid very shortly. People are paying to buy the fake reviews, $15, $20 a review. So 100 reviews, you're talking about $2,000. Well, they should have spent the money making the product much better. That would help the reviews overall as well. So really, the way to get great reviews is to make sure that you have a great product and keep reinvesting into it. If you've made the product and you've shipped your first shipment to Amazon, there's no reason you can't, on the second shipment, improve the materials a little bit. Or some people give you some feedback through reviews, you make changes slightly to your product. It doesn't mean you have to scrap the old listing, you've just made it a better quality, same product. And the other reason why reviews are super important is, let's say I'm searching for a product, in this case, hydration backpack. What people are looking for when they land on the page and they want to buy something is, one, they see the image, but two, they're then seeing the review score and quantity and the price. So, when I'm buying stuff on Amazon, for me personally, if something has low reviews, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to avoid it. Unless it's the only option and it's cheap, and I don't really mind if it's a little bit not great quality, right? But if there's 10 options, I'm not going to choose the one with a 3.5, 4-star rating. I'd rather pay the $2, $3, $4 extra and get the one that's higher rated and looks better. So it really does affect your conversions, your sales, the review score firstly. So how many points out of 5 you have. So by avoiding negative reviews, you can keep that score higher, and also by using some of the techniques I'm going to explain to you, you can get more positive reviews too. The other thing people look for is the relative number of reviews. So you can see this one has only 58 reviews, this one has 1,529, rated 4.5 out of 5, and this is 4.2 out of 5. Just on reviews, which product do you think is better? Right? This one has more reviews and a higher rating. So there's social evidence, there's proof that thousands of people have bought this item and they're happy with it. So it's probably going to be okay for me too. That's what subconsciously goes through our brain, even if we don't realize it. If people don't, one by one check all the reviews, they do notice that. I mean, you can see instantly 2,182, 1,430, 116, 160. So I would rather go with something like this than this. Why? Because this is more proven and it's high score. So you can be successful with just a few reviews on your listing, like 5, 10 reviews. If they're all highly rated, then that will give you the initial foundation you need to get your product selling and going. The main thing is you don't want to end up in a situation like this, where this person has 4 stars to the customer when they're only 58 reviews in. It's going to be hard to turn that around. Compare that to these products, where this is 4.8 out of 5, 67 reviews. I mean, that looks much better already. So you really do need to focus on trying to make sure you prevent negative reviews and that you get great reviews from your customer. And as I said, that starts with the quality of your product. Just reinvest into the product, make it as good as you can. If the first few reviews you get, someone says, the stitching is a little bit weak, contact the factory straight away and say, what can we do to improve the stitching for any future orders? Right, work on whatever comes up as an issue. Even if you do everything to make your product as good as possible, sometimes people use it in ways that you don't expect, and so things can come up. But just make sure that you try to action any feedback you get and make it better. And another big tip for making sure that you avoid negative reviews is, if people do have an issue, that you do everything possible to help make them happy. For us, what we do is we offer, if it's a small issue, we say, hey, we've refunded you 25%. We're really sorry for that issue. As soon as we can after finding out that they've had an issue, if they've emailed us or something. If it's something bigger, which the product just makes it unusable, or we think they're not going to be happy, we just refund 100% and let them keep the product. I mean, if we have to refund 1 out of every 100, it doesn't really affect our bottom line, our profit, too much, so that's fine. So when it comes to reviews, you have to be really careful and follow the rules. Amazon is suspending people who break the rules. They're delisting products that are breaking the rules, and also you can lose reviews that you haven't got in 100% legitimate way. Amazon just look back the last 6 months and remove any reviews that they think shouldn't be there. For example, if you've gone onto a review group or used a specialist review service, Amazon might decide that review group, people are offering fake reviews, and just anyone who got anything through those review groups or services could lose all of those reviews. So you can't provide free or discounted products for reviews. You can't say, hey, I'll give you this item and I'll give you $3 off, or I'll give it to you for free if you provide me a review on Amazon. You can give someone on Instagram a free product and ask them to review on Instagram, and then maybe their followers will come to your Amazon page and buy. That's fine. That's not against the rules. What's against the rules is asking for reviews on Amazon in return for a free or discounted product. You can't ask for positive reviews only. You have to say, can I have an honest review? Or please may I have a product review? You cannot say, please give me a positive review or 5-star review of my product. You can't ask a buyer to change or remove a review. So if they left you a negative review, the way we deal with it is we email that buyer through Amazon, because you can sometimes match up the name. Let's have a look. I'll show you. Okay, so if we go to the first product here, let's find a negative review. Okay, 1 star. Robert C.C. Smith. So we would look in the orders for Robert C.C. Smith around that time or just before, and then we would email them through the Amazon system, offer them a refund, and then give them great customer service, and then they might by themselves remove that negative review. Why? Because, I had a great experience with this brand, with this company. There was something wrong. They fixed it. It's not fair for me to leave such a bad review. And they may edit that themselves or improve it or just delete it altogether. You can't ask them to change it to a positive review, but you can, after customer service is all done and you've refunded them, you can say that, could you give an honest review of what you think of our customer service, for example, and they're much more likely to be positive if they've had a positive experience. You can't ask close friends and family to review products for you, so do not go on contact people who are connected to you through social media, because Amazon does check to review your product when you're first launching. A lot of people do this and they lose those reviews anyway, so you're just wasting time and money. So you really want to avoid people who are the same last name as you, same Wi-Fi connections, anyone connected on social media, and definitely avoid doing things like review swapping with other sellers. These review groups where people are promising reviews in return for products. They could get you suspended. So just avoid those kind of things. So then you ask, what can you do to actually get reviews? If you can't do all of these things, you can't even ask your friends and family to buy the product, how do you get your initial reviews, and how do you scale up your reviews? There's lots and lots of ways you can do it. And one of the very first and best ways to do is to set up an automatic email that goes out a few days after someone's bought your product and it's been delivered, asking them, firstly, if there's anything wrong, to contact you. Why? Because if there's anything wrong, you want them to contact you so you can fix it, so they don't go and leave a negative review. And then you could follow up with another automatic email asking them if they're satisfied with everything, could they please leave a review. That way you're trying to use a net to catch all the people who are unhappy first before asking everyone for a review. And there's a separate video showing you how to do that, and there's tons of services for sending out these emails to collect reviews. It's very standard. Okay, the next way you can get reviews is to do a 24-hour flash sale, for example. This isn't asking, you're not allowed to discount a product and say to someone, hey, I'll give you a discount in return for a review. But if you drop your price overall and you're having a sale, and then automatically your normal emails go out with the review follow-up, that's fine. You're not breaking the rules that way, because you're not discounting in return for a review. You've discounted your product and you're selling it at that lower price. That's it. But you do need to be careful about this whole discounting in exchange for reviews. So whatever you do, just double check on the forums if it's acceptable or not, or come to the Facebook group and check if it's acceptable or not. Top reviewers. You can contact top reviewers on Amazon and ask them to purchase and review your product. You can reach out to people on social media who are interested in your kind of product. So let's say I was selling this product, hydration backpack. I could go to all of the camping, hiking Facebook groups. I can contact the admin on those groups and say, hey, we'd like to do a real special offer for your group. We'll offer the product. It's normally $25. We're going to offer it to you for $10. Here's a link to purchase it, and we'd really, really appreciate if you could post this to your group. It's a limited time offer, and any feedback is really, really welcome. If you can leave us a product review, that would be great too. You're not giving away the product in return for a review there on Amazon. In the Facebook group, you're just giving them a link to a discounted product to try and drive more traffic. And the whole idea really with getting more reviews is you need more sales to get more reviews. If you have no reviews, it's hard to get sales, and if you have no sales, you can't get reviews. So it's a bit of a catch-22. But really what you're trying to do is to sell more of your product, because around 1 in every 100, 2 in every 100 people automatically leave a review. So the more traffic you can send to your product, the more you can sell, the more reviews you're going to get. So it benefits you to try to sell more of your product, and you're going to get more reviews this way too. The other great way to build some initial sales and traffic to your product is to use an Amazon promotion or Amazon giveaway. And this is within the Amazon system. And you can set that up very, very easily, and Amazon will then promote your product, and people will click and get a discount and buy your product, and then that way you can get some initial sales, which helps you get some initial reviews too. Something that's worked great for us is using insert cards in the packaging. It just says, thank you for buying this product. And then on top of that, what we're putting in is just a simple message. If you have any issue with your product, please contact us at xyz.com. And then if you're happy with your product, if you're satisfied, please could you leave us a review and we provide the link for them. And the reason we do this is they're not expecting the thank you card inside the packaging. They open it. If they do have an issue, they've got that thank you card handy with our contact details, so we can fix it before they report it as a negative review. And if they're happy with it, then they can leave us a positive review. And that has doubled, tripled the review rate that we're collecting, is just having the insert card for the reviews. The other thing is sometimes people leave feedback on your seller account as opposed to your product. So if I click here, this is a product review. But this is the seller account. This is sold by Ola Hike. And people can leave feedback on the seller as well. And so what happens sometimes is people confuse the two, seller and product reviews, and they end up leaving a product review on the seller account. If they leave a review on your seller account about the product, if it's negative, you can have Amazon remove that. So I've got a separate video for you showing that, but you can remove that negative product review on your seller account, because Amazon's rules says that product reviews have to be on the product page. At the same time, sometimes people leave a positive product review on the seller account section, and what you can do is you can email those people within Amazon and say, thank you very much for your review. You left us a seller feedback. This isn't a product review. Would you mind giving us a product review? Here's the link. Thank you very much. We're a small business. Every review helps. So basically, they've left you a seller feedback that's positive. The chance of them leaving a positive product review is very, very high. So you just need to reach out for them, say thanks for leaving the review. They left it in the wrong place. Would they mind putting the review on the product itself? And the other thing you can do is start to try to build your own small Facebook group or email list or Instagram following of people, because then when you do launch products, you can offer your own group a discount to buy the product, which helps you get sales started and helps you get initial reviews as well. So there's a lot of strategies there. There's a lot of things to avoid. Reviews are super important. I recommend that you rewatch this video just so you're very clear. The rules do change from time to time. If you're not sure about a strategy you're using, just ask people in Facebook, on the forums, and you can find out whether it is in the gray area or whether it's totally acceptable by Amazon. And I would say with reviews, don't do anything you're not really sure about, anything that's gray or black hat, or to buy reviews or try to get reviews faster in a way that isn't allowed, because Amazon do come back and they just remove them all. So you just wasted months of effort for nothing. It's better to refocus that energy on making a better quality product and providing better customer service, and that's going to help you get more reviews too. Thank you.